Good morning, children. Sairam. Today, in our maths class, we are going to see chapter number 4, subtraction. Subtracting two-digit number from a three-digit number. Last class, we saw what is subtraction, right? Now tell me, children, what is subtraction? Subtraction is taking away, right? You know what is subtraction? And what symbol you'll use for subtraction? Yes, minus symbol, you know this, right? So we use this symbol for subtraction, right? So today we are going to see subtracting two-digit number from a three-digit number. How to subtract a two-digit number from a three-digit number. So to subtract a two-digit number from a three-digit number, first subtract the ones. From where will you start? From the ones place, right? First subtract the ones, then the tens. First we have to subtract the ones place, then the tens, and finally keep the hundreds. And finally we should keep the hundreds as it is, because we are going to subtract a two-digit number from a three-digit number, right? So we have to keep the hundreds place same. So to subtract a two-digit number from a three-digit number, first subtract the ones. First what we have to do? First we have to subtract the ones place, then the tens, and then finally we have to keep the hundreds. Let's see the sums now. Subtract the numbers A. We are going to subtract 267 minus 45. We are going to subtract the numbers 265 minus 45. So which is the ones place here? This is the ones place, right? So this is the ones place. First where we have to start? From here, hundreds place or ones place? We have to start from the ones place. So let's subtract the ones place. So 7 ones minus 5 ones. We are going to subtract 7 minus 5. How will you do subtraction? So now start from the smaller number 5. Count forward till you reach this number 7. Start from number 5. Start from the smaller number. Count forward till you reach the bigger one. So 7 minus 5. Start from number 5. After 5, 6, 7. So we have reached 7. How many numbers have counted? Just see 2 numbers. So 7 ones minus 5 ones. What is the answer? 2 ones. Write it down. 2. 7 minus 5. 2. Write it down. 2 in the ones place. Now let's move on to the tens place. How many tens we have? 6 tens minus 4 tens. 6 minus 4. 6 tens minus 4 tens. Now tell me the answer now. How will you subtract 6 minus 4? Start from number 4. Count forward till you reach 6. After 4, 5, 6. So how many numbers are counted? 2. So after 4, 5, 6. So 2 numbers. Write it down. 2 tens. 6 10 minus 4 10 is 2 10. Write it down. 2 tens. And finally we have to keep the hundreds as it is. So bring down that 2. So there is no number to subtract. So bring down that number 2. So what is the answer? 222. When you subtract 45 from 267, the answer is 222. I'll repeat it one more time. So 267 minus 45, from where we have to start? We have to start from the ones place. So 7 ones minus 5 ones. 7 minus 5, 2. Write it down. 2. Then 6 minus 4, 2. Then you keep the hundreds as it is. So 2. The answer is 222. So from where will you start the subtraction? Yes, from the ones place. Very good. Now let's move on to the next sum, B. We are going to subtract 156 minus 30. I'll repeat it. We are going to subtract 30 from which number? 156. Shall we start to subtract now? Yes. Now where we have to start? So let's start from the ones place. So we are going to subtract 6 minus 0. So this ones will come here. So 6 minus 0. So here the ones place will come. So 6 minus 0. We are going to subtract 6 ones minus 0 ones. Shall we start? No. 6 minus 0. What is the answer? You all know the properties of subtraction, right? When you subtract 0 from any number, the answer will be the same, right? The answer remains unchanged. So 6 minus 0 is 6. When you subtract 6 minus 0, the answer is 6. When you subtract 0 from any number, the answer will be the same. 6 minus 0 is 6. Same way, 5 minus 0, 5. So 6 minus 0, 6. Write it down in the ones place. Now let's move on to the tens place. 5 tens minus 3 tens. 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3. Subtract and tell me the answer. How will you subtract 5 minus 3? 5 10 minus 3 10. After 3, 4, 5. So we have to start from number 3. We have to count forward till you reach 5. So start from 3, 4, 5. So 2 numbers have counted. 5 tens minus 3 10 is 2 tens. Write it down, 2 tens. And finally bring down that 1. So my answer is 126. Now I'll repeat it one more time. 156 minus 30. What we have to do? So first we have to subtract the ones place. 6 minus 0 is 6. Write it down. Then 5 minus 3, 2. Then bring down that 1. So answer is 126. Now let's move on to the next sum. 955 minus 54. If you have book with you, you can write it in the book itself. No need to write in the notebook. Yes. So now third sum, C, 955 minus 54. See here in the book, you have to write down the numbers. We have to write down the numbers in the exact places. So first, let's write the numbers in the exact places. So 955, 5 in the ones place, 5 in the tens place, and 9 in the hundreds place. So first, the bigger number you have to write at the top. Right, children? So 955, it has to be at the top. We'll say it as minuend. That you will learn in the next class. In the third standard. So minuend, and then this we'll say it as subtrahend. The answer we get as difference, that you will learn in the third standard. So now this is the bigger number, 955. 5 in the ones place, 5 in the tens place, and 9 in the hundreds place. Now take the next one, 54. 4 in the ones place, 5 in the tens place. Let's subtract these two numbers. Where will you start? Yes, from the ones place. 5 minus 4. Let's start to subtract 5 minus 4. How will you subtract 5 minus 4? Start from number 4. Count forward till you reach 5. After 4, 5. So how many numbers have counted? 1. So 5 minus 4. 5 ones minus 4 ones is 1. 1. Write down 1. Now let's move on to the next one. Tens place. 5 10 minus 5 10. 5 minus 5. When you subtract a number from itself, the answer is 0. When you subtract from a same number, the answer is 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. Write it down. 5 minus 5, 0. Now next step, what is that? So bring down that 900s place. Write it down, 9 here. So my answer is 901. What is the answer? 901. When you subtract 955 minus 54, the answer is 901. I'll repeat it one more time. So start from the ones place. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 5, 0, 9. Bring it down. So the answer is 901. Let's move on to the next sum. D sum, 879 minus 68. You're going to subtract 68 from 879. So here in the blank space will be given. You're going to write the number in the exact places. So take the first number, 879. 9 in the ones place, 7 in the tens place, 8 in the hundreds place. Now take the smaller one, 68. 8 in the ones place and 6 in the tens place. Let's subtract these two numbers. So let's start with the ones place. 9 minus 8. 9 ones minus 8 ones. So we have to start from the smaller number and we have to count forward till you reach the bigger one. So start from number 8. Count forward till you reach 9. After 8, 9. So how many numbers? 1. Write it down. 9 ones minus 8 ones is 1. Write it down, 1. Now let's move on to the next number, tens place. So first we subtracted the ones place. Then we have moved to the tens place. Let's subtract the tens place. 7 minus 6. 7 tens minus 6 tens. 7 tens minus 6 tens. Start from number 6. Count forward till you reach 7. After 6, 7. So 1. 710 minus 610 is 110. Write it down, 110. Now bring down that hundreds, 8. So the answer is 811. When you subtract 68 from 879, the answer is 811. So I'll repeat it one more time. 9 minus 8, 1. 7 minus 6, 1. And bring down that hundreds. What number you're having? 8. So the answer is 811. Next, subtracting 3-digit numbers. How to subtract 3-digit numbers? Let's see. Subtracting 3-digit numbers. Shall we? Now we have seen how to subtract a 2-digit number from a 3-digit number, right? Now we are going to see subtracting 3-digit numbers. How to subtract 2 3-digit numbers. Shall we do now? Yes. To subtract 3-digit numbers, first what we have to do? Subtract the ones. Same way, subtract the ones, then the tens, and finally the hundreds. I'll repeat it one more time. To subtract 3-digit numbers, first subtract the ones, then the tens, and finally the hundreds. Now let's see one sum now. Fourth, subtract the numbers. If you have book, copy in the book itself. No need to write in the classwork. Subtract the numbers. We are going to, first sum is 673 minus 251. We are going to subtract these two numbers. Shall we start to subtract now? So now we are going to subtract 673 minus 251. So where we have to start? Same way, from the ones place. So 3 minus 1. So we have to start from the ones place. 3 ones minus 1 1. 3 minus 1. Now tell me the answer now. How will you subtract? Start from the smaller number. Count forward till you reach the bigger number. Yes. So start from number 1. After 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 2. 3 1 minus 1 1 is 2 ones. 3 minus 1 is 2 ones. Write it down 2 here. Now let's move on to the tens place. First let's start to subtract the tens place now. So 7 10 minus 5 10. We are going to subtract 7 minus 5. 7 10 minus 5 10. Start from number 5. Count forward till you reach 7. After 5, 6, 7. After 5, 6, 7. So 210. 7 10 minus 5 10. The answer is 210. Write it down. 210. Now let's move on to the hundreds place. First we have subtracted the ones place, then the tens place, and finally the hundreds. So 6 minus 2. We are going to subtract 600 minus 200. Let's subtract 600 minus 200. 6 minus 2. After, we have to start from number 2. Count forward till you reach 6. After 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 400. Write it down. 400. 6 minus 2 is 4. So you all know how to subtract 2 to 3-digit numbers, right? So first we have to subtract the ones place, then the tens, and finally the hundreds. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Then 7 minus 5, 2. Then 6 minus 2, 4. Now B sum. We are going to subtract 945 minus 442. We are going to subtract 945 minus 442. Let's subtract these two numbers. Where will you start? Yes, from the ones place. Let's subtract this 5 minus 2. Now tell me 5 ones minus 2 1. How will you do the subtraction? Start from number 2. Count forward till you reach 5. After 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many numbers have counted? 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Write it down. 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then let's move on to the next number. 4 minus 4. When you subtract a number from itself, the answer is 0. You all know, right? 4 minus 4 is 0. 410 minus 410 is 0. Right in the place of tens place, 0. Now let's move on to the hundreds place. 900 minus 400. We are going to subtract 900 minus 400. Start from number 4. Count forward till you reach 9. After 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 500. 9 minus 4 is 500. Write it down. 9 minus 4 is 5. So when you subtract 442 from 945, the answer is 503. I'll repeat it one more time. So start from the ones place. 5 minus 2, 3. Now tens place 4 minus 4, 0. Next hundreds place 9 minus 4. 900 minus 400 is 500. Now let's move on to the C sum. 426 minus 205. We're going to subtract the numbers 426 minus 205. So now what we have to do? You're going to write inside the boxes. We are going to write the numbers in the exact places. First we'll write the bigger one, 426. 6 in the ones place. 2 in the tens place. 4 in the hundreds place. Now let's take the smaller number 205. 5 in the ones place. 0 in the tens place and 2 in the hundreds place. So we have written the numbers in the exact places, right? Now let's start to subtract now. Where will you start? From the ones place. 6 minus 5. 6 ones minus 5 ones. 6 minus 5. Tell me the answer now. How will you subtract? Start from number 5. Count forward till you reach 6. After 5, 6. So my answer is 1. 6 ones minus 5 minus 1 1. Write it down 1. Now let's move on to the next number. Let's move on to the tens place. 2 minus 0. 2 10 minus 0 10. 2 minus 0. You all know. When you subtract 0 from any number, the answer will be same. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 minus 0 2. Let's subtract the hundreds place. 400 minus 200. 4 minus 2. Start from number 2. Count forward till you reach 4. After 2, 3, 4. So how many numbers? 200. 400 minus 200 is 200. So my answer is 221. I'll repeat it one more time. 426 minus 205. First write the numbers in the exact places. Then we'll subtract. So I've written the numbers. Then we'll subtract. So first we'll subtract the ones place. 6 minus 5. 1. Then 2 minus 0. 2. 4 minus 2. 2. So answer is 221. And last sum, 892 minus 681. We're going to subtract 892 minus 681. Let's write the numbers in the exact places. First take the bigger one. 892. 2 in the ones place. 9 in the tens place. 8 in the hundreds place. Now take the smaller number 681. Write in the exact places. 1 in the ones place. 8 in the tens place and 6 in the hundreds place. Let's subtract these two numbers. So where will we start? Yes, ones place. So 2 minus 1. 2 ones minus 1 1. 2 minus 1. Start from number 1. Count forward till you reach 2. After 1, 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Write it down 1. After that, what we have to do? We have to move on to the tens place. So we have to subtract the tens place. 9 10 minus 8 10. 9 minus 8. So start from number 8. Count forward till you reach 9. After 8, 9. So 1. 9 10 minus 8 10 is 110. Let's move on to the hundreds place. 800 minus 600. 8 minus 6. Start from number 6. Count forward till you reach 8. After 6, 7, 8. So 200. 800 minus 600 is 200. So the answer is 211. When you subtract 681 from 892, the answer is 211. First write the numbers in the exact places. Then start from the ones place. 2 minus 1 is 1. 9 minus 8, 1. 8 minus 6, 2. So you all know subtracting the 3-digit numbers, right? Yes. First we have to start from the ones place. Then we have to subtract the tens. Then finally we have to subtract the hundreds. Now today we'll see table of 6. Last class we saw till 5 tables, right? Today we'll see 6 tables. Yes. Now you are going to say along with me. So for your assessment, internal assessment, we are going to have tables 1 to 10. You are going to learn the tables from 1 to 10. Yes. I'll ask you to say any one table from that. Yes. So now we'll see table of 6. Repeat after me now. Whatever I'm saying, you're going to repeat after me. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. 6 threes are 18. 6 fours are 24. 6 fives are 30. 6 six are 36. 6 sevens are 42. 6 eights are 48. 6 nines are 54. 6 tens are 60. I'll repeat it one more time. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. 6 threes are 18. 6 fours are 24. 6 fives are 30. 6 six are 36. 6 sevens are 42. 6 eights are 48. 6 nines are 54. 6 tens are 60. So learn the table. Yes. So learn the 6 tables. Now one homework for you. You're going to subtract the numbers 384 minus 24. A sum 384 minus 24. You're going to subtract 24 from 384. And B sum 723 minus 11. 723 minus 11. Write the numbers in the exact places and then subtract. 723 minus 11. If you have book, do in the book itself. Those who don't have book, you can do in the notebook. C sum 839 minus 528. 839 minus 528. So now practice well all the sums, children. See you in the next class. Thank you.